Welcome to Sovereignhill. It's a theme park set in the 1850s after gold was discovered in 1851. Originally, this theme park was supposed to be set up at Clunes, but the community said, nah. So they decided to choose Ballarat as its position here. So we're going to walk around at Sovereignhill and step back in time and maybe find a little gold. Who knows? But we're also waiting on a couple of friends, Lisa and Rob, who will be joining us.
Joe, we're not going to find any gold. It would have all been taken by now, number one. Anyway, Jojo's been here a number of times, like I'd say at least a dozen times. If you could only take shares out in the place, we'd be doing a lot better. And it is so cold here today. I'm wearing my beanie, my scarf, my warmest jacket I could find, and my gloves. So anyway, I want to be warm.
So I say to the weather, don't rain on our parade. Anyway, see you all inside Sovereignhill. We have caught up with Lisa and Rob, and Lisa tells me, what do you want to do here today, Lisa?
We're going to do everything, Georgia. Everything.
I know we're here for the whole day.
Oh, yeah, no, we're not leaving. They kick you out at 6:59 because the place closes at 7. We will be leaving at 6:59, not a minute beforehand.
We're going to see the lights and the snow. We're going to see the snow.
We are. Snow today. It's cold.
And we're going to leave Peter and Rob in the car halfway through.
Are we? Okay.
Peter's probably...
We are.
I challenge that. I think that you and I, Peter, might prove to have more stamina than these two, because these two are going to go hard and early.
That's right.
Won't pace themselves, because look at the excitement on their faces.
See, I'm in for the marathon, not the sprint.
No.
We're in for the marathon.
I'm here for a good time.
Okay.
We're on our way to the gold digging. Have you guys got your miner's licenses?
No, I don't believe in that. No, I'm not paying for it.
If a troop,
I will end up in the stockade if I have to.
If a trooper gets you,
not paying for it. No,
anyway,
I refuse.
Jojo, I can tell you, all the gold's been taken before us.
But look, I have my miners.
Where'd you get that?
My miner certificate for us to go mining.
I want one of those.
She wants one of those.
Where do you get it?
I
You can look
refuse
after
to buy
mine.
one of those and kowtow to authorities.
I want
No
these.
way. No way.
Oh, you're part of the rebellion.
Maybe.
I think I
You
would
can
have been.
join if you like.
They're going to kick me
We're
off
gonna
anyway.
we're gonna go down and get find some
I'm
gold.
under the Eureka flag, I am.
Let's go pay for gold. Bye.
Delicious! Yeah! Isn't it yummy looking? And then in here I'm going to have my mutton ball stew. If I could only get my mutton balls! I'm still waiting for the butcher to give me the mutton balls. But he takes so much. He likes to feed everybody else first and then Polly O'Shea. Can you imagine?
He tried to give us sheep's eyes, didn't he?
Yes,
Welcome to our humble tent. Glamping 1850s style.
Great, yeah. Okay. Modern. For real? Eureka! He's found it. But just not gold.
It'll be a miracle if I can get up after getting on these knees this time.
Just don't fall forward.
So the glowing thing is called a crucible. Here's one. It's made of graphite, which is of course carbon, clay, and a small amount of silicon. It can bear 2,000 degrees. The trade-off is it's as strong as a biscuit. The final smelt or purification of the gold, which you just witnessed, really is a very, very simple process. We take the impure gold. When we pop it in the crucible, we add a very simple substance called borax. Gold is incredibly easy to purify. For two reasons. Put simply, it's incredibly heavy. It's incredibly dense. So as it melts, of course, it sinks. As it sinks, anything that isn't as dense or heavy as gold, which is apparently the vast percentage of the rest of the known universe, simply floats to the surface, more or less the same way the cream floats on top of milk. Now the borax is very fine. As that rises up through the gold, it absorbs the vast majority of the rest of the impurities, and that floats above the surface there. Just like when you accidentally boil milk in a saucepan, no matter what you do, you are guaranteed to get that truly disgusting protein skin on top, like the worst made coffee in the galaxy. It is, however, still a bit warm. In fact, at approximately 800 degrees Celsius, this particular bar of gold is going to take approximately, well, about an hour to an hour and a half to cool down as it is, sitting there by itself to the point whereby I could comfortably handle it. Why so long? Because gold has a low emissivity. What that means, it's really terrible at radiating heat. It's really good at conducting heat, but I need to give it something to conduct too, so I'm going to cheat it. And hopefully, by the time I pop the crucible back into the furnace, I'm going to take off some of this protective gear. This particular bar of gold will go from 800 degrees down to about 8. So all the heat, which couldn't radiate away, all the heat which couldn't conduct itself to those thinly spaced molecules of air, has managed to lose itself through superheated steam. And in that very short time, this particular bar of gold is now perfectly safe to handle. And what are we left with good reaction is 100 ounces or 3 kilograms of 99.99% 24 karat pure gold.
We're gonna pop in the Hope Bakery and get a treat. Yum yum for my tum tum.
Joe, we're just getting pasties.
That's good enough. I'm hungry. I didn't get my pasty, but I did get a turkey cranberry pie.
Part of the Christmas and July celebrations.
Yummy.
Oh, mince pie all year round.
Christmas has come at last.
Well,
Enjoy. And the verdicts?
Spicy.
Ooh, yes.
Nice.
it'll carry me through to Christmas.
You got there, Rob?
Life's too short to deny yourself, Rob.
What is it?
It's a half-eaten wagon wheel.
Show us the contents.
Look at that. Now, the difficult thing will be that I have to save half this for my wife. And the difficult thing is going to be not eating it and
You
leaving
don't
half
want
for
to
my
give it.
wife.
You don't want to give it
So
up.
if we turn the camera off, we won't know whether the other half gets eaten or not.
Okay. Oops.
You'll see, all in due time, young man. All right, and apparently it's snowing, look at that. It's cold enough. What we need is a bit of paper, a bit of wadding, to make sure that the gunpowder in there is nice and compact. If it's not compact, it ends with a whimper rather than a bang. Now this is my ramrod. What's it used for? It's used for ramming. Now is my projectile. So this is my little lead bullet. I get quite angry at the storm, the sky. Lost my mum in a storm. It was a very sad time. So I like to shoot at the sky. The only problem is the sky doesn't like to be shot at, and it sends the bullet back down. Would you believe that?
That's called gravity, guys.
It's called what?
Gravity.
All right, Sir Isaac Newton, get out of here. Now,
I don't think so.
what's going to happen is it's going to come down. And what's going to happen once it's come down? It's going to hit someone on the head, and then they're going to be called leadhead for the rest of their life. Because you'll get a lead in the head. I'm not going to put it in, but I am still going to use this little percussion cap, which is going to ignite the black powder in here. So, this little percussion cap has a little green solution. When hit at force, it creates a spark. The spark ignites the black powder inside the nipple here. Yes, yes, my gun has a nipple and a butt. Don't know why we name things after our body parts, but we do. Here we go, folks. I'm going to fire it. This is still a very dangerous weapon. As you'll notice, there'll be some flame coming out the top. I'm going to ask you folks to move out the way. I am firing up, but it is always safe too.
Come this way, guys.
Folks, I cannot stress enough. Put your fingers in your ears. Here we go. Stop. Oh, this is fun. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Because your wrists are coloured.
Okay.
They're just little wristlets.
Cute.
Being recorded.
Okay.
Okay, dip away.
Now let's see if you two are actually listening. I don't think they were.
I don't think they were. I don't think they were, Rob. They can't even decide what end to dip.
Peter, no helping them.
Well, we got yellow.
Oh no, he's gone over halfway. He was told to go. They were told to go half.
So you haven't taken it down the full water either.
Oh no. Okay.
Now he's put water on the candle.
Okay. Okay, right. Now what colour will Lisa choose next? Joe's got through. So far, so good. Joe, give me a look. In progress. Excellent.
He's a colourist. He should be able to know what he's doing. Come on, put it in the blue. Oh, we've got a lot of green there, Joe. We've got a lot of green there now. I think he's going for brown. I like yours, Lisa. Yours is pretty.
Oh, look at that.
A bit of brown in it.
No, we don't want brown. We were trying not to do brown.
Brown's bad. Brown is bad. Brown is failure.
So that's not great.
That's accurate.
What have you got?
He's got a bit of brown on the bottom.
I wanted the purple.
Yeah, I mean mostly purple.
Yeah, I like your purple.
Oh, sorry.
That's more than enough, Joe.
No double dipping.
That's right. We want the pink. We don't want the
green.
So you don't want to hold it in too long because the candle will actually start melting.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Okay, hold them up.
Well, I'm not finished.
Oh. Well, someone was listening to instructions.
Not too long unless they melt.
Okay, hold them up.
I would think.
Hold them up.
I would think that Lisa is actually more pretty. But Joe's got some yellow.
Hello.
Joe's got some yellow, so we like the yellow as well.
Excellent. What I'm about to receive, be truly grateful.
And so you should be.
That's right. Well, can I have my piece of your body and things? But you've got to give it to me, so I may receive and partake.
Coffin, Peter. Just remember, when I die, I want the cheapest coffin.
Really?
We'll try to squeeze you into that one.
I'm having everything.
It's a bit big. No, it's a bit small for me, I think.
No, come on. We're in this.
I reckon you have to chop my legs to put me in there. That's what they would. That's what they would do, I bet you. If your coffin was too small...
We'll just size you up, shall we?
I don't think so.
That's about right.
I told you, I don't think so.
Sardines squeeze into less.
you down there, sir.
Well, that gentleman should fall to the head of me. This particular regiment was formed in Nova Scotia, Canada in 1717 under the command of Colonel Richard Phillips, who later went on to become governor of that there colony. Since its inception, clean those boots, boy, clean those boots. The 40th has traveled the world in the service of various majesties to North America, South America, India, Egypt, and the Spanish Peninsula, to name but a few. Our last glorious moment was on the battlefield of Waterloo, where the Archduke shot the Duke of Wellington. Did personally congratulate this particular regiment for its conduct during that battle against the forces of Napoleon Bonaparte. Since I transferred to this here godforsaken part of the world, they've taken part in a small fracas on our two locals as the battle of the Eureka Stockade. Well, let me tell you this, that was not much of a battle. All over in about 15 minutes. What these miners failed to realise was that they was up against one of Her Majesty's most highly decorated regiments of the line. And now for a series of shots in honour and salute to Her Majesty Queen Victoria. God save the Queen! God save the Queen! Scott! On the ounce! Advance ounce! Shoulder ounce! Gunner, stand fast! Fighting party won't place forward! March! Good citizens of the Ballarat, this is your last warning! Fingers in your ears! Squat! Put! Ounce! Breathe in! Out! Fire! The signals from the left! Number 1! Number 2! Number 3! Shut up!
We have come to the end of our time in Sovereignhill, but before we finish, we will walk out, but we will show you the winter lights. But anyway, whilst we were here, we also grabbed our toffee apples, a real specialty from Sovereignhill. We have enjoyed our company with Lisa and Rob today, and Peter, of course. And what was your highlight, Peter?
Probably the bakery.
What about the piece of gold Joe and I found?
Oh, sorry, the piece of gold. Should I actually say I've discovered fool's gold?
Oh, no, come on, that's a bit rich.
No, we found gold. The only fool is Peter.
Yeah, and Lisa, who stood on the sidelines and mocked us.
Okay, we enjoyed the panning on the creek. We also enjoyed
the undertaker.
Oh yes, measuring for a coffin.
Exactly.
Yeah, someone's going to be dead soon.
Yeah.
And then unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to go and have our photographs, old-time photographs taken.
Too popular.
Very, very popular because it's the school holidays. Not a very good time to come unless you've got kids.
And Lisa's not a morning person.
And otherwise, it's better to come during the week when there are less people and you're able to get into the activities. Anyway, well that's all for now. We'll see you next time on our next adventure.
Bye for now.
Bye everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
It's beautiful. Very pretty.
Thank you.